Hello! Welcome back to another 3 Ways To. So today's video is going to be 3 ways to meditate or to start meditating. And I wanted to keep this video kind of as simple and as informative as possible, really, and that's the focus of these 3 ways videos. So 3 ways to meditate. And meditation, as we all know, is a fantastic tool to bring clarity to the mind, bring healing, to bring focus, and to bring awareness and intention of things that we want to bring into our life or let go of from our life. So 3 ways to meditate. Number 1, I've written down here, is to just start off small, start off short. And that's exactly how I began. I started off just with a few minutes a day or every other day, and just working on and focusing on those few minutes of basically just peace, of just being at one with myself. You don't even have to close your eyes. I mean, a lot of meditation masters don't need to close their eyes. They just sort of look at, or maybe fixate on something within a room, or fixate on their breath while being fixated on something within the room, and just breathe and just focus on your breath. So you don't need to close your eyes. You can close your eyes if you want. If you feel easily distracted by things that may be going on around you, then closing your eyes, it sends your awareness into yourself. So you're not looking out, you're just going within. You can then just be aware of, initially you'll probably firstly be aware of your inner dialogue, the chatter of your mind, but then as soon as you bring your attention to your breath and you just focus on your breathing, that goes away for short spans of time, and then it will start coming back in again. But it's not about trying to force it away or push it away. Just always bring it back to the breath and just allow the thoughts to come and go, because some of those thoughts are healing and that they're having an effect on you. So you just need to allow them to come and go, to do their thing, but just don't be pulled into wherever they want to take you. Always remain disciplined, remain focused on the now and on your breath, but start off short and start off small and just build up over time. So that's number 1. Number 2 I've written down is don't have expectations. A lot of people fail because they think meditation is easy and it's pointless and there's no point in meditating, and already they've set an expectation of what meditation is or what it isn't, and what it can do and what it can't do. Get rid of all that. That's ego. Ego is taking over again in the mind, and just be at one with yourself and just breathe, regardless of what other people think, other people say, regardless of what your inner dialogue is telling you as well, that this isn't serving any purpose, it's not doing anything for me. It's gradual. These healing practices and healing arts take time. They take time, one, to learn and to master, but once you've started to master them, then the learning really begins, because you then need to find more ways to bring that focus and bring that awareness within. So it really is a powerful way to find the now, and to find discipline, and to find your zen, your connection to yourself, your intuition, your inner voice, your inner guidance, what you're feeling, what you're sensing, what you're knowing, what you're aware of. But yeah, again, don't set those expectations. Although I use those words and I vocalize those words, don't use those words for your gain. Just be an open vessel and just be at one for however long it will be when you're starting off. So if it may just be a few minutes starting off, so just be at one for those few minutes. And what I found extremely amazing was, for those few minutes when I was suffering with mental health, anxiety, depression, all sorts of mental health problems, was how amazing, how peaceful, and how long 3 or 4 minutes is without that constant chirp going off in the background, and just being at peace. and just allowing your breath to just flow and just be at one with yourself. And I had no expectations. I just thought, to be honest with you, cynical people are the best people to do anything like this on, because although they may ridicule it and have very little expectation of anything that might happen, that is the best way to come from. Is to come from a way of having no expectations and just going with the flow and just following it, and not allowing the ego to come in and say, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? It's not doing anything. It's not having an effect. It is having an effect, but it takes time. And the thing that the ego and you are geared up towards is things need to happen now. No, they don't. You need to take time. Taking time and having patience is all about healing. It's an aspect of yourself that's healing, by having respect for the patience and for the time and for the discipline that you've given yourself within that time of having no expectations. Number 3 I've written down is to just focus on one thing to begin with. So it might be the breath, like I mentioned earlier. It might be something, if you have your eyes open, it might be something physical within the room. If you have your eyes closed, again, bring it into yourself, bring it into your breath. You can even, once you become more adept at it, you can start moving your awareness around your body. So if you start to become sort of maybe complacent, or you do lose do become distracted or whatever, then moving that awareness, moving that center of focus to other areas around the body. So sometimes I like to move my focus from my breath to the soles of my feet, to the ends of my fingertips, to the top of my head, to my throat, to my third eye, to my heart, to my knees. And then you begin to realize that your focus is everywhere within your body, because it's one consciousness. You are one consciousness, and you are a connection to source. You are a connection to divine. But that's kind of like further down the path. Starting off, just focus on one thing. And the breath is usually the easiest, the first thing that people mostly start with. You can also use mantra. So you can create your own mantra. You can do TM, where they have a mantra for you, designed for you, dedicated to you to use. Or you can use affirmations, powerful affirmations for yourself, for your own growth, for your own healing, for your own inner development. There are many things that you can focus on, but usually the first thing that a lot of people focus on, and most people remain with, that is the breath, because the breath is life, the breath is prana, the breath is chi, it is ki, it is universal. It's this universal force that allows us to function, to keep going, to be conscious within the physical body, that we can then manifest and speak and feel and sense and see and hear all the things that are going on around us. Sometimes sounds are a great place to send your focus. So the ticking clock in a room, the gentle sound of maybe music, something like that I've got playing, and just being aware of that music. There may be a rhythmic pattern within the music that you can send your awareness to. It may be the sound of rain, so listening to the pitter-patter of rain, which is amazingly powerful. So there are many different things that you can send your awareness to, and just focusing on that one area. And as you become more adept over time, you can then send and expand your awareness to many other things that are going on within you and around you as you expand your awareness further afield. So there we go, 3 ways to start meditating. Okay, much love, take care, bye for now. Don't forget, if you enjoy these videos, don't forget to give me a bing, and also subscribe to my channel. Alright, bye for now.